2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Strap yourself in because we're about to get started for this wonderful tournament. Let's go. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. It's such a fun championship, this one. Love being here for it, and I'm glad you could join us as well. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the fourth hole. And as our focus turns to our featured player, it's worth noting that it appears they've entered into some sort of rivalry with none other than Brooke Henderson. I can't imagine how that's possible, Henny. She's so delightful. What could they be up to?
Luke, I don't understand what's going on here. As you said, Brooke Henderson is one of the sweetest humans out there. But she's also one of the most talented. Golf is her native tongue. I just don't know what this featured player's up to.
Thanks, Henny. Can't wait to see the outcome this week as our featured player tries to take down Canada's Brooke Henderson. That's some good golf right there. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And he moves to 3 under with that one. He's in a share of 3rd place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 5th hole at Playa Sayona, Rich, certainly makes up for what little was on option at the 4th.
Luke, I believe the name of this hole is Diablo Feo, the ugly devil, because this thing is dastardly. It's ghastly. Bunkers down the right-hand side off the tee. Water all the way down the left-hand side, the entire length of the hole. I wish I knew exactly the best way to play this hole. I don't, but I do know that 5 is a pretty good score.
See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Yeah, that was a safe play. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. A chance to make a birdie just slides by. And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 6th hole at Playa Sayona really puts a premium on placing your tee shot in the right spot.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you push your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green in the distance that's got a couple bunkers well shy of it. They're there for aesthetics only, but a green that is hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
That was wonderfully done. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Currently top 5 on the FedEx Cup points list.
This is her 2nd here. Currently 4 shots off the pace. A few shots under par at the moment. How close was that to going down? This one's for birdie. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's like a going left to right, it looks like.
Hey, that's a chance. Never up, never in, as they say, Rich. And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. And as we get to the 7th at Playa Sayona, all the drama happens at the completion of the hole.
It does. You want to challenge that fairway bunker as best you can with a long iron fairway metal hybrid. You want to be as close to this green as you can off the tee because it's an island green with danger everywhere. You don't want to come into this green with much more than a wedge in your hand.
Well, Rich, being half a Canadian these days, I certainly take a shining to Brooke Henderson because she really is a national hero, arguably the best golfer in Canada, not just female. Of course, we know she's the best woman in Canada, but the way she plays the game, it really endears her to a lot of people, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I'm still trying to figure out which half you're Canadian in because I'm really not buying
The
that.
back half.
I'm really not buying that statement there, Luke. I mean, just look at you know, the first thing I notice is how good she swings it. I mean, you just don't see many professionals in the game swing it that good, regardless whether it's men or women. She has got a world-class swing, and that stands out more than anything for me. And she's just out there, and she's having fun, but she wants it all. She wants to win every single week out there. And the competitive fire that burns inside her, it shows. I mean, she really wants to win every single week. You know, it's not happening, obviously, but I'd say what, she's a phenomenal player. She's just going to win as many times as she wants to, it seems like. Not how many they're going to give her, but she's a real deal.
And now at 3 under overall. As we head to the 8th at Playa Sayona, Rich, it looks like we're heading back towards the clubhouse.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. 5 shots off the pace. That's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Sitting at -3. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. And as this round comes to an end, he's finished tied for top spot.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the second round. Let's head out onto the course. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have you with us today. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
We're going down to the 11th hole now. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Time for the second shot at the 11th.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Oh, that's a nice line. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Our leader has built a 3-shot buffer here as we head over to the next. We've arrived at the 12th, a par 3.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful, this one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of with your tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
Opting for the 9-iron, and he's safely on the green. 13 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's gonna just veer off to the right-hand side.
Ooh. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
And as we check the standings, our featured player is ahead by 3. The 13th hole is a par 4.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green, just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
He's setting up for his second shot.
Currently leading by 3.
Oh, almost went in.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
And this putt coming up for his par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
If it's up, it could be in. Solid par putt, that. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's begin the 14th.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 8 under. Here we are at the par 5, 15th.
Waist area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide. And then the third shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
We're looking at a 220-yarder.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Didn't that look good for a long time? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second. Time to face a par 4.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. So miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Oh, well done. And he's down there.
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
That was a beauty.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. He's currently sitting in first place. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. All right.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
It's time for our third round coverage of this event. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's terrific to have your company on 2K Sports. Rich, our featured player has been on song right from the get-go in this one, out in front with the weekend to play.
It has been. He's got a 3-stroke lead in the final 36. Couple of hiccups yesterday I saw, but I'm telling you what, he got out of them quite nicely. He's in good shape.
Let's catch up with play down on the 6th. That's a good-looking shot there. This is his second shot.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Maybe going for the green, are we?
Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. That's a touch of class. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Game face on early here, Luke.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Second shot here on the 7th. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, it's tough to see. A tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
Looking good.
Gotta like the look of this one. Will it go in?
Just a short putt remaining here.
Our leader is enjoying a three-stroke advantage. Here we are, hole 8. It's a par 4.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers on the left and right hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right, and a little bit long. You're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
Attaboy, good shot. Playing from around 150 yards here. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
A really good look at birdie.
Ooh.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Just waste area down to the right hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
That's tidy. Playing from around 110 yards out. Well, this one's going right at the flag.
What an approach shot there. Brooke Henderson's wheels are turning after that shot, and she seems to be taking notice as this rivalry heats up.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
So as that round comes to a close, it's a lovely position this player holds in top spot, Rich.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Okay, Rich, the final round here, and our featured player is in the lead. But there's also Tony Finau right there, just lurking close behind.
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
We're going out to the 15th to check on the action. Well, let's see if this march to victory lane is completed. That should find the cut stuff. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole.
And this from the greenside rough.
Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And down it goes. It's a great performance this week. Now 19 under par with a few to play.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Not bad. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, how good was that?
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Back-to-back birdies for this player.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Superb. Simply superb.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Sitting at an incredible 21 under for the event.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Opting for the 5-wood.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
Oh, wow. Holds it for victory. How good is that?
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.